Hello Scorpio, welcome. I'm Lucia and today I'm doing a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. 3 cards for Scorpio. What do we need to know right now? We have Shaman, completion. We have Tree People, sustenance. We have Prayer, hope. Okay, Scorpio, Shaman, completion. Whatever your goals are, there's a message here, really taking care of yourself. If you have spiritual practices, to practice those. If you have protection practices, practice those. If you have anything for healing, cleansing, those kinds of things, practice. Come back to your practice. What tools do you have? Sometimes we forget we have these tools, or we have this knowledge of things that we can do to take care of ourselves in order to thrive and keep going with our goals in our best shape or way possible. If you need that extra sleep, get it. If you need to pay attention to what you're eating, take care of that. So find one thing. It doesn't even, if there's more than one thing, like, don't overwhelm yourself. Just take one step. Start with one step. What do you need that is going to be productive for you today? And start with that. And then we have Tree People, the sustenance, and I feel like there's something here about staying strong. Sustenance, nourishment. What do you need? Do you need more breath? Do you need more walks outside? Do you need more hydration? Do you need more sleep? Again, I feel like there's something here about, in order to keep going, to really take care of yourself. There's a lot of spirals here, and Libra also got this card, and they got a lot of spirals. So if you have heavy Libra placements, that reading may resonate with you, Scorpio. So there's a lot here of spiritual growth. I feel awareness, healing. We have prayer, we have hope. So with this, there could be a lot of emotional things going on here. I feel like there's a lot of things that you could be feeling not insecure with self, but more like just insecure about a situation. For some of you, some things that are going on around you could be making you feel like it could be throwing you off balance, and you could be just trying to stay in balance. And then something else happens. And then something else happens. So I really feel like this is a big message of really practicing healthy, strong, protective boundaries, where you need to put them. Sometimes we have to change where we had our boundaries before. Sometimes we need to learn to practice that over and over again. And really also, where do you need that self-care? What do you need to ground? What do you need to nourish? And what do you need for peace in your life right now? Start with one step or 2. What else do we have for Scorpio? What do we need to know for Scorpio? We have the Hanged Man. We have the Death card. We have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so the Hanged Man is the card of surrendering. If you're feeling triggered, this is a card of not allowing outside things to trigger you, not allowing what somebody else's problem is to trigger you, knowing that sometimes the problems are, like, everyone's going through something right now, and sometimes they're not doing the work, and they don't even realize that they could be acting upon their own triggers or their own traumas. And it's like everybody's going through something. So it's like knowing when you do need to get involved, when you do need to worry, and anything else that we cannot control outside of us, to kind of surrender. There could be a message here of slowing down with the Hanged Man and pausing. There could be a message here of pausing and feeling something out before you make a move, make a decision with something here. Of course, you're going to trust your intuition on that, because everyone's situation is going to be different, Scorpio. So take what resonates and always be true to yourself. We have the Death card, and this is the energy of Scorpio. It's deep energy, it's death and rebirth. So it's the ending of a time and a beginning of another. What needs to end? So there could be something here, a challenge, because this comes in the challenge of something that you don't want to be a certain way anymore. And something could be pushing this challenge or this obstacle that you need to be working on, or that you are very aware of. So you could be also planning on how can you get through this obstacle, because this could be one of the biggest obstacles that maybe you've had to deal with more in the past multiple times. I feel like this is a deep one. So there could be some healing around this. But at the end of this healing, there's going to be this major transformation. Major growth here. And then we have the Seven of Cups, and I feel like this is what you could be thinking of in the future, is really not repeating certain relationship cycles anymore, you know, putting so much time into people or situations that don't work out. There's this commitment to self here, this goal of your future. Once you get past this situation, you could be flipping your story around, flipping the script around. If you're not happy with what you're seeing right now in a certain situation, we have the Hanged Man. What's that for Scorpio? We have indecision. So we have Venus and Libra. So there could be something you could be pausing and taking your time with before you say yes to a situation here with this card, because it needs to feel right to you. It needs to be fair to you. Not committing to yourself until you know and you feel the whole thing out, although you probably get a good feeling from the beginning. We have this manipulation card, Scorpio energy, with the Death card. Jupiter and Scorpio. You could be done with manipulative situations or people, or just feeling like something just isn't in line with your vibration, with your beliefs, with your frequency, or with what you need as well, because there's something here about a message of what you need as well here. What's a better situation for you? What's a healthier situation for you? So there could be something here. You really, this is a deep thing, and it's coming up in a challenge. So this is a little different than other challenges and other obstacles, and this could be a lifetime learning lesson, or something that's happened multiple times, or something that's coming up, but for some reason it's coming up just a little bit stronger, a little bit louder. So you could be very aware of this, and you could be going through this awareness, and then dealing with it, getting over that obstacle, overcoming that obstacle with strength, and that changes you when you get to that other side. So what's the Seven of Cups about? I feel like this has to do with disappointments. We have discovery. Mercury and Sagittarius energy. You know, when we realize things didn't work out, sometimes it hurts us, because we like put so much time, we invested our hearts into something, we put so much time in a relationship or situation, a situationship. And this is about how good it will feel, how much lighter you will feel when you remove yourself from that situation. So there could be something here you're walking away from, or you're going to be doing differently in the future, because this is planning a goal in the future, or what energies you want to bring in. So that you have more time to discover more exciting situations, better situation. Mercury and Sagittarius energy, you could be working around changing something so that you can grow and expand with a new situation, connections. It could be one, it could be more than one. And there could be something here. Some of you could be thinking of moving. Some of you could be dreaming about moving to another place. Some of you could be dreaming about starting a new life. Some of you could be dreaming about learning something new, getting back to school, learning about history of different cultures, or there could be something here of something different than the way it was in the past. Different type of people, different type of situation. If it was a job, that there's something here that you really put your heart into something, and maybe you're thinking, I pushed all this stuff aside to do this one thing, and I'm missing out on all this thing. So now it's time to, you know, take some time to get back to the things that make you excited and stuff like that. So there's a lot going on here with you guys, Scorpio. So what else do we have? We have the Aeon, and I'm not surprised when you get the Death card and this card together. These are the cards of death and rebirth. The Aeon is the rebirth card. It is the rising above. It is that So this comes in the recent past. And what I'm saying is recent past, you have rebirthed yourself. You went through major transformation. And now here you are doing it again. And it could be similar things coming up, but it's coming up in a louder way. So there's something here about making changes and really taking care of yourself, and not doing that also without guilt for anyone who may feel guilty about, you know, self-care and stuff like that, personal boundaries, you know, because sometimes we might feel guilty if we're giving ourselves space from certain people or situations. So there's something here. You've done this before, but you're doing it again, and it could be just feeling it deeper on another level. So we have this Three of Wands. Something is happening here, a vision, something that you are working on, something that you're doing. It looks good. It looks like it's moving. You have strength in something here with the Emperor. So there's something here that there is this determination, this fire that you could have lit. It could be from whatever you're doing. It could be transmuting it into creative energy here with this, but you're staying strong because we have the Emperor card. People could be seeing your strength. There's something here about respect, self-respect, and there's something here about when you respect yourself, others see that as well. And there could be someone respecting you for something that you have done, or this is going to happen soon, or you could be seeing this, or maybe you don't see this, but I feel like there's something here about something that you're doing. There could be others interested in working with you with this card, depending on your situation, and you're going to feel that out and trust your intuition with that. Is this something, again, that pause, that indecision, doing things different from the way you did in the past? Some of you could be feeling like taking on a project on your own because maybe you just don't trust, or you don't want to have to sit, you want to say, I did this on my own, or something like that. That's very specific and may not resonate with everybody. So Scorpio, but there is something moving here, and it looks good because you got Sun and Aries energy, and you got Aries energy with this card. I feel like you're really committed to self and very determined and unstoppable, even though you got all this stuff going on. It could have, for some people, maybe slowed you down a little bit, but you're inside of you, that fire is still going. And I feel like if anyone has slowed down, you're going to be taking action, or you're taking action now and you're ready to move. I mean, sometimes we had to take, especially with these energies, we were from an emotional time to pausing time to reflect, and now we're moving. You know, could be seeing, analyzing what's not working for me anymore, and seeing that, knowing it, and now ready to continue moving with goals, plans. It could be financial plans, it could be relationship goals, it could be personal life, anything. Things around you could be very overwhelming with this energy, the Ten of Wands. There could be good things happening along with difficult things here. There could be both energies. So what's going on with this Ten of Wands for Scorpio? And what else with these other current cards, the Emperor and the Three of Wands for Scorpio? Anything else? Anything else for the Three of Wands and Emperor energy for Scorpio? I feel like this is your card. Okay, submission. Ten of Wands energy. We have order and resourcefulness. There could be finding better ways to do something with your energy, your time, your money, order. You could be also looking to get more organized in certain, could be professional life. This is really looking at everything, and even healthy situations. What's not right, what's right. You could be making changes to your health habits, you know, your eating habits, your wellness, your exercise habits, but it can also mean in your professional life, where do you need to tweak things? It could be in your financial planning, you know, what's not working with you, money decisions or money beliefs even, what's not working anymore, and you could be looking into new ways or changing, letting go of old ways of doing something here to bring more order, to bring more a better overall situation, a healthier financial situation, healthier relationship situation, healthier, you know, saying what you're saying yes to. more healthier things for you. And that can mean even connections with people and how much time and energy you're investing and how much of your heart you're putting into, something. Resourcefulness, again, the Sun in Cancer energy. Knowing when to make the move and knowing when to step back. So there's something here about this. Knowing when to make the move and knowing when to step back, really feeling it out and trusting your intuition with this. What is your body telling you? What is your, your gut telling you? Your inner knowing, this inner knowing. You have this inner knowing. So there's something here about remembering that you have those tools, that inner knowing, Scorpio. It's to trust that. We have the Devil card. And with this, the Devil card is not going back to anything that can hold you down, and breaking chains. And I feel like this is what you're doing here. You're releasing chains, you're cutting cords, you're rewriting the past, you're breaking up with the old ways. That's what this is. It's like, I'm breaking up with you. If you're not working out for me, whatever ways, whatever habits, whatever beliefs, whatever it is, there could be something here where you're like, I'm done. Breaking free. So we have the Submission card with the Three of Wands and the Emperor, and this is breaking free. This is Venus and Pisces energy. So it's seeing, flying out of that doors. It's seeing that opportunity of where you can make your dreams come true, something that you want to happen here, and going for it. Taking care of yourself with the Venus energy and going after your dreams with that Pisces energy. And this is also an energy of love. This is an energy of intuition. This is an energy of intuitive decision making in order to free yourself from old ways, old beliefs, and whatever could be feeling stagnant and whatever's not moving for you. This is about movement, this fire energy, but also being careful of outside fire energy that could be holding you back. Finding a balance here, a more resourceful way and more order in how to handle the things that are going on around you or anything else in your life, professional life, whatever it is, financial, relationships. We have the Prince of Cups and we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So these cards are really, find a balance between what makes you happy. The Prince of Cups goes out and plans his own happiness. He doesn't wait for someone else to give it to him. So there's something here in the near future, this message of going after what makes you happy, taking the steps to do that, thinking of yourself when it comes to that, fulfilling that. We have caution and escape. We have escape here. Remember the bird cage. There's something here about looking at that door and flying to that, escaping to your dreams. Escape is that Pisces card, but we have this caution card, and I really feel like this has to do with the Seven of Pentacles. What's not working out? The Seven of Pentacles is the card of patience, but it's also in this deck, it is about knowing when something's not working for you and putting your energy into what's going to give color to this right now. Because if it's gray, it's not being nourished. So what part of your life do you feel like you need to pay attention to with that Virgo energy? This is something because we just came out of this evaluating energy. We just came out of this seeing what's not working. Things are being shown to us in a very loud way, in a very big way. So this is going to be focusing on, where do you need that nourishment? Where do we need to trim the dead leaves from our plant here so that it can bloom? Or do we need to, stop watering this plant and plant a new seed? Is this done? And we need to plant something new, or can we still save it? But how do we make changes to it? Because whatever's not working is just gonna keep not having color, not having life. So there's something here about not going back to anything that's not working out with the Devil card here. What's chaining or holding back what you want to make a reality here, your goals, your plans, and it can be in any area of your life. So there's this caution here of not going back to old ways, old beliefs, or anything that isn't serving you. And I feel like there's this commitment with these energies right now, and this going and taking those steps for whatever it is that you need to fill your cup, because you can't pour from an empty cup, right? So what else do we have? Future higher self message is for Scorpio. Anything else? Okay, Scorpio, we have you are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. You know, this goes back to that prayer card and hope. We have the universe assisting us. You can always say, thank you, universe, for helping me reach my goals. Thank you for having my back. You know, it's going to be okay. The universe is always working in my favor. You can say like affirmations like that. And sometimes the universe does. If we don't make the decisions, the universe will make it. And if the universe doesn't make it, someone else will. So there's something here about really taking care of self, making time for that, and not feeling guilty about your needs. We have know that whatever decision you made, it was the right one. Trust your intuition with things and be gentle with yourself. This is all about being gentle with yourself, knowing that you have that tool, that your intuition. Scorpio, thank you so much for watching. I am sending love. Take care.